The Mindful Life Practice.
We're going to come into just a seated shape. Can be crisscross and close the eyes. Taking a few deep breaths in and out. So it's been said before that some people believe that the original intention of yoga was to prepare the body for meditation. To kind of get any pins and needles out and get any flexibility in the body before we drop into stillness. If you're ready to do a slight amount of movement, let's breathe in and circle the arms up overhead. And then just exhale your palms into your heart center. Let's do this 3 more times. Inhaling all the way up. Then exhaling heart center. And 1 more breath in. And then breath out. Then take a breath in, both arms reach up towards the sky. Land your right palm on the mat beside you, lift through your left arm, and then stretch over to the right. Getting a lateral side bend. Take 3 breaths. And then come all the way up, arms reach up overhead. And then side bend the opposite way. So left hand lands, right arm reaches overhead, taking 3 breaths. Coming all the way up, let's take the palms up overhead 1 more time. And then this time come into a spiral twist. So land your left palm onto your right knee, right fingertips behind you, and then gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, take both palms up towards the sky. Oh, Advaith is here, awesome. Twist the opposite way, so left palm lands, right palm lands on the left knee. And then let's come all the way back up. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Take your palms into heart center. So nice to have Advaith with us. Let's land our palms onto the mat or the carpet or whatever you're on, bringing yourself into a tabletop. Let me slide my computer a little bit further away so you can see me. Probably didn't pick the right spot, but I really wanted to be on the carpet to be cozy. All right, let's inhale, lift our heart and lift our chin. This is called our cow. And then as you exhale, curl the spine, tuck the chin. This is your cat. And then just move through a few more of these and try to make your movement super intuitive. Kind of going with your own breath. And then I'm gonna invite you to add in any other movements that might feel good. So maybe you like lateral side bend one way and then side bend the opposite way. Take a few more rounds of breath. And then come back into neutral, and then just take your left arm up towards the sky. And then thread your left arm underneath the right, land onto your left cheek. And then maybe you take the right arm up and kind of weave it around the body, hook it near the right thigh or left thigh. Yeah, you got it. And then let's come into the opposite way. So lifting all the way up. And then this time your right arm lifts up. And then you thread the right arm under, landing onto the cheek, landing onto the shoulder. Take a few breaths. Come all the way up. And then let's take it up into one down dog. Okay, so just tucking the toes, lifting up, creating this V shape with the body, maybe bending one knee and then bending the next, kind of pedaling out the heel. And then just come into stillness, land both knees on the mat, and sit your hips back into a child's pose. Resting your belly on the thighs, resting your forehead. Taking a few rounds of breath in this child's pose. And then we just have a couple more minutes before our meditation begins, maybe 3 or 4 more minutes. I'm going to invite you for those 3 or 4 minutes, if there's any poses that you want to do before your meditation, anything that your body is really craving, I'm going to come to seated and put my feet together like this butterfly. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing. I'll show you this. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of a forward fold. Yeah, yasers and sphinx. Awesome. Just kind of like moving your body in any way that just kind of speaks to you right now. Tap into your own intuition. You can take forward folds. Yeah, you can flap the butterfly wings a little bit, like Advaith is doing. And then maybe I might come all the way up. I'm going to take a forward fold as well. I can also do that, lengthening out through my legs and reaching the arms up. And then just folding the body forward, getting into the hamstrings. And then when you find yourself Ready, when you've done those last few little wiggles, just gonna set yourself up with anything you need before your meditation. So I'm gonna grab my water. Setting up with a pillow. Coming to be crisscross. And if you want to be up, like propping yourself up, if it's hard to be sitting straight up without, you know, a chair or a wall beside you, go ahead. Try to find yourself in a shape where you feel relaxed but alert. Palms can be resting face down or face up. See if you can stack each and every vertebrae one at a time, and then just relax your shoulders. And then send a big breath in through the nose, fill your lungs and fill your chest. And then exhale. Inhale, fill the lungs, fill the chest. Exhaling. So I think many of you have practiced this loving kindness meditation with me before. If you haven't joined me before in this practice, I just want to introduce you to it. So we're going to be kind of gradually walking through some visualizations, offering loving kindness to ourselves and then kind of widening the circle that we're offering it towards. And just know that throughout this meditation that it's all just an invitation. Just try it out and see if it works for you. So once you feel comfortable with the flowing of your breath, rhythmic and even, and deep, I want you to picture to yourself in your head someone in your life who loves you, someone who loved you unconditionally. For me, this week was Mother's Day, and for a lot of us, our mothers were on our minds, so that might be what comes up for you. Doesn't have to be. It could be a grandmother, a grandfather, a nanny, a child, brother or sister, close friend. Just try to feel all the giving energy and all the kindness that they directed to you. The whole aura of their love for you. Right here, right now, breathing with these feelings. Resting in the warmth and the radiance of, unconditional love. You are accepted as you are. Without having to be different, without having to be worthy. Without being deserving. It doesn't matter if you were deserving of their love at the time. It just matters that you were loved. Their love is for you just as you are. For who you are now and for who you've always been. Just let your heart be held in this way. And if you encounter some difficulty in bringing to mind or conjuring up a person from memory, and maybe you can just imagine someone treating you this way. Imagining feelings of love and kindness. And then as you feel ready and whenever you feel ready, see if you can become of this loving kindness, but the giver of this loving kindness. Towards you, see if you can radiate them out towards others. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before we radiate it out to others, can we radiate it towards ourselves? Cradling these feelings of love and acceptance and kindness for yourself. No judgments of any kind. your own complete acceptance of yourself. As you are right here in this moment. So all those judgments you have against yourself, all those feelings of unworthiness, whatever is going on. See if you can send some love and kindness that way instead. Just accepting yourself for who you are in this moment. Pretzels and cake all day. Just forgive yourself and love yourself despite that. And then resting in this loving kindness, maybe whispering the following phrases to yourself. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free. Once more, may I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free. What's the significance of us stopping and giving it to ourselves first? I have to admit to you, I almost forgot this step today. But it's really important that we start with ourselves first. Because we are all connected, right? We are all part of this universe. And if we're not offering loving kindness towards ourselves, then our loving kindness isn't loving or kind. We are as worthy as receiving loving kindness as everyone else on this planet. So now that we've established that field of loving kindness, now we're ready to invite others into it. So first, we're going to start with someone that we're very close to. easiest to start there. So usually when I do this meditation, there's someone that immediately pops into my mind. And it might be the same person every time. It might be someone different. Whoever pops into your head, it could be a mother, a father, a grandparent, a child, a niece, a nephew, an uncle or aunt. Neighbor, close friend. Hold this person in your heart, and can you offer them the same loving kindness that you offered yourself? Just wish them well. Hold them here. May they be happy. May they be safe. May they be healthy. And may they be free. I choose these words because they're the basic. From Loka Samasta, Sukhino Bhavantu. Some of you guys have been doing this now with me for 3 weeks, and I'm going to invite you, if you feel ready or if you want to, maybe there's certain words or different phrases that you want to add in. Or you can stick to the same old. It's still good as well. May I be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. And may they be free. And then when you're ready, I'm going to invite someone in with our relationship that might be more neutral. So maybe it's a friend of a friend. Maybe it's the lady in the grocery checkout. Person who comes to my head today is the security guard, or the receptionist at the bottom of my building. So it could be someone that you don't know much about, someone who's just an acquaintance. Cradle them in your heart, wishing them well. May they be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free. Safe. Happy. Healthy. Free. And if your mind is wandering away, I really want you to try not to judge yourself. I used to sit in meditations and be like, why am I so bad at meditating? And that is the opposite of loving kindness. So if your mind is wandering away, just be like, it's okay. I must have a lot going on right now. It's okay. Just come back. Start over again. Whispering that loving kindness to yourself. And from here, this is the trickiest part of this meditation. You're going to expand your awareness to include one or more individuals that might be problematic for you in one way or another. Immediately, someone who I had a disagreement with the other day is coming into my mind. So it doesn't need to be someone who deeply hurt you. It can just be someone you argued with the other day. Could be someone deeper from your past as well. Just whoever comes to mind. And if you're ready, you're going to invite that person into your field of loving kindness. This doesn't mean that you have to forgive them. Really important. You're just understanding that this person is a human like you, and they too want to be happy. They too want to be healthy. They too want to be safe. And they too want to be free. So as best you can, and only when you're ready for it, offering these phrases almost like the bridge over troubled waters, right? The bridge over everything, all the difficulties and problems. Giving them this field of loving kindness. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free. Safe. Happy. Healthy. Free. And if this particular part in the practice is tricky for you today, it's okay. It's a pretty advanced meditation practice. And if you stay in just one field of loving kindness just for today, even towards yourself or to a close friend, even if you don't make it this far, you're still practicing loving kindness, right? And with a muscle, it's just going to grow. Practicing, returning again. And over time, as we continue this practice, you might naturally find that you want to bring more people in and that you don't want to just think of one. That's okay too. It's different for everyone. It's interesting to note, right? If you're not consciously inviting these people in, how come they're showing up anyway? Maybe your heart is bigger and wiser than you thought. And for the last few minutes, let's expand this loving kindness even further. Neighbors, neighborhood, community, state, our country. The cool thing about our community here is that in this room we have people in several different countries right now. So sometimes it's easier to imagine the whole world when we feel so connected. Maybe you can offer your kind lovingness to the whole world. And at this point, I like to linger in particular to the people in pain, to those who are sick right now, to those who are struggling right now with the social isolation, to those who lost loved ones, to those who are stressed out about having to go into work, for those who are laid off from their jobs and they're wondering when they'll work, to people who are in poverty now that they don't have work, people who are hungry, to anyone hurting anywhere, suffering any form. May we wish that they be safe. May we wish that they be happy. May we wish that they are healthy. May we wish that they are free. So we just have 2 more minutes together. You have to go ahead. If you want to just rest in this love for the universe, I'm going to share with you a chant. You've probably heard it in my classes before, but I'm going to tell you what it means. So it's Loka Samasta Sukhi no Bhavantu. May all beings be happy, healthy, and free. May the thoughts and actions of our lives contribute towards this. And if you know this chant, of course you're welcome to join me in it at home, that's cool too. Let's take our palms into our heart center. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Taking one shared breath together in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me, for sharing in this practice. May you have a lovely rest of your day or your evening, wherever you are. Om Shanti 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 Peace. Namaste.
The Mindful Life Practice.